highlight of my career. Al Horford with the first bucket. Porzingis trying to play him physical. Another jump shot, another bucket. Kristaps Porziņģis has erupted.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Game 1 of the NBA Finals just wrapped up. It's so crazy to think that we're already at the NBA Finals. It really does feel like I just made my playoff predictions video like yesterday. But now, Game 1's just wrapping up, and the Boston Celtics took this one home convincingly. And it was off the back of Kristaps Porziņģis. Honestly, I wouldn't even really say that it was off the back of Kristaps. I feel like him returning had a lot to do with the success that Boston saw early, because this man off the bench, they brought him off the bench. And I do think that that was good for Boston, because I do feel like Kristaps is a guy that can come off the bench and is okay with coming off the bench for his first game in 38 days. And he's able to see everything that happens on the court before he comes in. I think that that is very, very good for him. And it showed, because he came out and torched these niggas in the mid-range. Bro, I'm telling you, it didn't matter what they were doing. I mean, Jaden Hardy, he tried drawing fouls. Derrick Jones Jr., he tried his hardest. It's not gonna work. Luka Doncic, you're gonna try. It ain't gonna work. This man, Kristaps, was giving it all. He did not miss a beat. It didn't look like he missed the past 10 games. It didn't look like he missed the past 38 days. Like, what do y'all want them to do? You can't do nothing when there's a 7'3", 7'2" guy on the basketball court giving you buckets, shooting from 29 feet out. There's nothing you can do when it comes to that. If he's making, you might as well just pray that he misses. And it's not like he was just killing in the mid-range. On the defensive end as well, he gave you 2 blocks in that first quarter. This is all in the first quarter alone. Kristaps did end up finishing the night with 20 points, 6 rebounds, shot 8 for 13 from the field, gave you 3 blocks on top of that, and this is all off the bench, giving you 20 minutes of very productive basketball. This right here is what we love to see, man. In that first half, Kristaps was getting everything that he wanted, but when it got to the second half, it really felt like Jason Kidd and the other coaches in that locker room during halftime were basically telling the guys like, hey, we need to do whatever we can to stop this man Kristaps Porziņģis. And Derek Lively, he probably raised his hand and said, I got you, coach. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, that man Kristaps ain't get shit in that second half, but it's okay because other guys stepped up. And I think it's pretty funny when I say other guys stepped up, because when it comes to the score margin for this game, it was all over the place. Like, off the back of Kristaps in that first half, like, Boston damn near found themselves up by 30. And the next thing you know, third quarter comes off the back of Luka Doncic. Here he comes, 10 points in the third quarter, decides that he wants to rally off by himself and cut the lead down to 8. The lead was down to 8 at one point, but Boston ended up going on an 8-0 run, and Jaylen Brown showed his two-way ability during that run. Al Horford was able to knock down shots. Drew Holiday was able to knock down shots. Derek White was able to knock down a couple shots. This is the things that we need. Like, Boston was able to get to the free throw line, which happened a lot. When they get into the paint, it's probably going to be a foul. Like, Derek Lively picked up 5 fouls, and 3 of them were literally that. But I think Boston being able to stay poised even when blowing that type of lead and giving up that many points when you're up that much, I think that goes to show Boston has some type of grit. You know what I'm saying? This is the things that I've been trying to say. Like, people saying Boston doesn't have grit. Boston, they're not going to be able to be battle tested because they're not going up against the competition that you would want them to go up against. Well, now they are, and they're doing exactly what people said that they couldn't do. There's one thing that I want to do real quick. I want to give something to the Boston Celtics haters, because Jason Tatum, bro, 6 turnovers is disgusting. You and Jaylen Brown combined for 8 turnovers, and 4 of them came in the first quarter from y'all. It was kind of disgusting, you know what I'm saying? The ball had some butter on it or something. I don't know what was going down or what was going on, but they just could not hold on to that basketball. Like, bad pass here, trying to get into the lane. Oh, there goes Luka poking at the ball. You lose the ball once again. It's happened a lot. Like, Boston turned the ball over quite a lot this game, and I just did not like that. Like, I understand that we won by double digits, which we kind of do damn near every single game. The turnovers was an issue tonight. I think that that's something that needs to get cleaned up. Like, just because Boston showed that they can win this type of game in the way that they did does not mean that there wasn't any flaws with their game. We still gotta highlight them. We still gotta talk about them, you know what I'm saying? And the turnovers was that. Payne Pritchard, bro, you went to work for 15 minutes and you had no points. You went 0 for 7, bro. Like, come on. But the thing is, you go 0 for 7, you're at rock bottom. The only place you can go is up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the same thing with the Dallas Mavericks. Like, you found yourself down by damn near 30 in the first half. And I was thinking, like, this is a long basketball game. Anything can happen. I blink. Luka Doncic has 27 points and 8 rebounds in the third quarter, and the lead is cut down to 8, which I thought that they were going to actually make this a close game. I thought that this game was going to end up being like, something along the lines of like a 5. I thought that this game was going to end up being like a 5 to 10 point game when it came down to it. But, you know, Boston happened. So, like, there's nothing you could do. And the reason why I say rock bottom for the Dallas Mavericks is solely because you can't play any worse than how y'all played today. I mean, god damn. When's the last time we've seen Luka Doncic have 1 assist? When's the last time you've seen Kyrie Irving play like this? 6 for 19. 11 straight L's against Boston. You lost the rebound battle. You're sitting over here missing free throws when you need every single bucket and every single point that you can possibly get against the Celtics team. You cannot expect this Dallas Mavericks team to play this bad the rest of the series. But the thing is like, it's not just them playing bad. It's the Boston defense affecting them as well. In that first quarter, you were seeing the effects that Luka Doncic was having, or you can see the effects that the drop coverage was having on Luka Doncic. You know what I'm saying? It was a problem. Obviously, Luka still got his. He still had 30 points at the end of the day, but nobody else followed him. Like, not even Kyrie Irving followed him. Like, if nobody else, and by nobody else, I mean the supporting cast of the Dallas Mavericks, like a Derrick Jones Jr., a PJ Washington, who found themselves open so many damn times. Like, I could count on my hand how many times that I found them open, and they still missed the wide open shot. I mean, PJ Washington 0 for 3 from 3. Like, we can't be having that if you want to win against the Boston Celtics. That's just not gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to need to be on your A game 48 minutes for 7 games to even have a chance to beat this Boston Celtics team. Derek Lively, you're going to need to stay on this basketball court. 18 minutes is not enough minutes. You need to be staying on this court. The things that I was seeing from Derek Lively defensively was really, really good, minus the fouls. Like, if we don't look at any of the fouls that this man has had, I thought that he was playing some pretty good defense out there, especially up top. And I remember that there were some plays that he was having on Jason Tatum as well, where I was like, I kind of like this. You know what I'm saying? I can see what Jason Kidd was doing by putting a Maxi Kleber on Tatum, by putting a Derek Lively on Tatum. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like it. But at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? A big fat L. You feel me? So I do see the Dallas Mavericks bouncing back from this. I do believe that game 2 in Boston is going to be a close one. I don't know, man. I don't know what Dallas can do. The only thing I can know that Dallas can do is play better. That's it. But that's all I got for y'all today. Hopefully I can give you guys more. Game 1 is more so like a filler game. It's a feel out game. You know, how are these teams going to adjust? I do expect both of these teams to adjust from what they've seen. And that's honestly all I got. I will have more for you guys for game 2. If this was all over the place, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know some things that I missed, because I'm damn sure knowing that I missed at least one key point in this game. But that's all I got for y'all today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'm out. Peace. Boston is really doing the thing. We're 3 games away. 3 games away from a championship. We love to see it, man. Go Boston. Go Derek White. That ain't happening.